you guys. In this video, I'm going to be tapping and scratching on 10 really unique finds and items that really make some unique sounds. I'm really excited for you to hear all of the sounds. So welcome. It's going to be a long one. I hope it's restful, relaxing and tingly for you all. So this first item is basically a cup that you would normally get like a smoothie in, a drink in, with a straw, but it's got these little beauty blenders basically inside, and it just looked really fun. So it's a blue squiggly straw. It's kind of bent because it was going between all the beauty blenders. They're basically like little sponges that people use to apply makeup to their skin, but I use them for ASMR and they sound so nice. We'll get to them in a moment. I'm really going to spend quite a bit of time with each item in this video and really go over the details of all the different sounds. This is the lid, and I love the sound of the plastic, the kind of ridged edge here. FYI, it's still extremely hot in Egypt, so I've got the air conditioner on in the background. It also helps with keeping some of the honking sounds of Cairo out of the video, so you might hear it here and there. How is the weather for you guys in those places that have been very hot for a while? Has it been cooling down for you at all, or is it still really, really hot? It has cooled down us, but it's still quite hot. Look at the beautiful colours of these beauty blenders. They're super squishy and really fun to play with, so we're going to do just that. Little heart. They're quite quiet, so in a moment I'll bring the mic a bit closer. But first, can you guys tell this is airbrushing? I've got my other hand with another blender on the mic. It's just airbrushing. Okay, let's get these little guys closer to the mic because they're actually quite quiet on their own. feel really nice and squishy. Oh, I love these colours, especially with these blue nails. It's kind of like a periwinkle colour I've got on. They only threw in one of these kind of yellow ones, but the rest are this kind of blend of turquoise or like a green colour and purple. Yeah, like a light turquoise and purple. I'm going to scratch some of this off, scratch the colour off. You see the pieces flying at the lens of the camera. They're just like shooting across the room. Why is that so satisfying? I love the colour underneath the purple. Getting that very vibrant turquoise, kind of a green turquoise, like I said. Let's get the yellow one as well. So it's got kind of a yellow blending into more pink colour. This is a good example of, people often ask me my favourite colour, and I always say yellow because when it's missing from a group of colours, there's just like this pop missing, and when it's added in you can really feel the difference. So I love that there's just this little pop of yellow in the cup with mostly the turquoises and the purple colours. Let's pop them back in here. Get the lid on. You see that? I don't know. It's that pop of yellow that really does it for me. If you were to take yellow out of the entire video that you see, the picture, it would still be pretty, but it would be losing a pop of colour, in my opinion. What is your favourite colour and why? Okay, oh my goodness, you guys, I'm excited for this one. It's our second item, probably my favourite, because it just makes very unique sounds and it's super fun. This is a little pouch with a squishy strawberry inside. We need to give special attention to the pouch, the plastic pouch first, so we're going to do some squishing sounds with the plastic still on, and we'll take little Miss Strawberry out in a moment. So there's this shop in Egypt, which is where I live, and it's got all sorts of fun items. It reminds me of like the Dollar Tree in the US. Fun mix of items. They're all fairly cheap, and you can just walk around and find unique things everywhere. That's pretty much what this shop is. I actually don't even know the name of the shop. It's in Arabic and I've never paid attention to the name. I just know the look of the sign. They have it in the majority of the malls here. But I don't actually know the name. Anyway, this is where I found the 10 items. I kind of challenged myself as I walked through the store for a good hour and a half with a little basket, and I was just really trying to find the most unique items with the most unique sounds in this one shop. Most of the items you'll see are under $2, maybe this one's probably around $2. Several are approximately $1. There's only one item that was, I think, about $6, but the rest were all truly kind of similar to a Dollar Tree-ish price. Sadly, the Dollar Tree in the US now has like other prices. Everything's $1.50 at the Dollar Tree where my family lives now, and I think they've added some other items that cost a bit more too. Okay, it's time to listen to these nice squishy sounds. It's plastic, but it's got a very like almost sticky texture. But not where there's anything left on your hands. It just has a stickiness to it that's kind of perfect. It feels so good. I wish you could feel it and hear it. It doesn't have any scent, but it kind of looks like it would. But it is scentless. Squish, squish, squish. It's just rolling through the palms of my hands, and it feels so good. It's so satisfying. I will try to look up the shop and put the name of it in the description box if I can remember to do that. But again, it's in Arabic, so keep that in mind. I'm trying to think about which little one I want to give this to after I film with it. But I also I need to film with it more before I give it away because it's just too good. But eventually maybe I'll add it to another video or two in the future, and then I'll pass it on to a nugget in my life. I call little ones, I call kids little ones and nuggets, or just littles. But it's really fun to get to pass items on to them because I purchase all sorts of random stuff for ASMR videos. I have this giant deck of cards. It's like an oversized jumbo set. I don't know if you happen to see that video, but it's really fun because it's like the size of my torso. and I want to like take it with me to the US when I visit so that me and the littles there can play a game together or games together, and I think they will think that is the funniest thing. Let's spend a little bit more time with this plastic pouch because oh my gosh, it's ASMR magic to me. It sounds so good. It's that kind of plastic that like you purchase like sheets in, you know? That plastic that's thin but not too thin and thick but not too thick, and it creates amazing ASMR sounds. And honestly, it's kind of hard to find products that come in this. I only know that because I got a custom video request maybe a couple of years back. It was when I moved to Egypt, so actually maybe like 3 years ago, and I was searching for something that came in a package like this that wasn't like, you know, $50 set of sheets, so I could use it for a video. And I realised that it's like kind of specialty. It's like it's used especially for bedding. I ended up being able to find a t-shirt in one of these and it was quite reasonable, so I purchased that for their custom video. Okay, let's put the strawberry back inside. Get her all settled. It's got a little kind of zip on it, which it's just so satisfying, the whole thing. This is one of my favourite items I've ever purchased for ASMR, I think. So let's go on to a third item once I can stop tapping on this. This is one of those items where I just can't stop myself though, but I will force myself. Number 3. You might be asking yourself, what in the world is this? Do you have any guesses? There you go, it says it. It's a magic lip balm. But in what way is it lip balm? How will we find this magic lip balm in this miniature soda bit? This is the price here, it's about £50, which is equivalent to about $1 US. They had lots of really unique lipsticks and lip glosses, but this one was the winner for me in terms of a unique find. It's a little, obviously, soda with some ice on top, and here is the magic lip balm. Voila. It's quite pretty actually. Put some on so you can see it's kind of pinkish actually. It's interesting, it looks quite golden but when you put it on at least my skin, it's coming out kind of pink. I love the shape of the lip balm, it's so satisfying. I feel like I don't want to use it because it's in a perfect shape. But I think I'll give this to a little one too, because they'll just think that's the most fun thing. I know that when I was young, this would have been like so exciting for me. I remember when I was really young that on my birthdays I got to do something like choose my gift or do something fun with my family where I I even do this now as an adult with my mum. For my birthday we might like go shopping together, you know, and I purchased the things that I'm really interested in, focused on at that time. I remember one year it was like ball jars, the ball jars, because I love making salads and meal prepping with them, and I just got like every size and was just beyond excited. But when I was really young, I remember one of those birthday trips. I went to the mall with my mum, and my focus was on candy that was like unique, kind of like this is unique in that same kind of quirky sense. And I had a shoebox with me that I carried through the mall, and we went to tons of different stores, and I don't know how I found so much candy in that mall. I don't know, they must have had some candy shops or something. You can see there. But you know, you find those like little like a hamburger that's a gummy, you know, or you find Pop Rocks or some kind of fun like sucker that's got a design on it, or a weird way that it works, or something you dip it in. I remember like dipsticks, I think it was called. You take these sticks and you dip them in sugar that come in different colours and different packets. Anyway, tons of fun candies. And I just wanted them all to be unique and different. And that was just absolutely thrilling to me. And to be totally honest, as I talk about it, I'm still quite thrilled about the idea. So I had a shoebox full of unique candies at the end of that trip with my mum. Maybe we went to some other stores too, like outside of the mall. But that was the goal for the day, and it's really sweet that my mum has always, you know, supported my most recent, you know, excitement in life. Whether it be ball jars or unique candies. I love the sound of the lid, and I love the like ice bits on top. It just looks like a Coke or something like that. I love it. There's two little girls that I'm thinking of that might just love this, so I have to decide who I'm going to give this to. Okay, let's move on to the fourth item. So this was my first time seeing something like this. I saw this in the store, and I didn't know what to do with it. I opened the package, as you could see there, and realised it's super fun and perfect for ASMR. So I don't know what this is called. I've never seen something like it, but it's so fun to play with and so fun to watch. It's plastic. It's kind of like these grids that are intertwined. Kind of like the same idea as a fidget spinner, you know? It's a fidget toy, I think. Like when it stretches out the long way. I just didn't expect it to do that. See how it kind of looks like a ship at this point, like a toy boat or something. It stretches out so much and then just pops back into a little circle. So I had this basket, I'm walking around the store and I'm like putting items in and then sometimes replacing an item with another, like no, this one's not as good as this one, but this one I knew from the beginning would be staying in the basket. I went back and forth quite a bit though. At the end I think I probably had about 12 or 13 items and I had to narrow them down because I wanted to do 10. And I wanted them to be as, you know, unique as possible in sound and sight. Have any of you played with something like this before? For me, this was a first. We've got lots of fidget toys in the world now, but this one was new for me. Is this a thing in the US now? I don't know too much about lighting, but I really like when it stays like that. It kind of turns like this yellow colour when I position this in like certain ways. Have you noticed the colour changing? Up here my hands, like my fingers look super yellow. You'll see when I pull back that it starts to look the more natural colour, but up here, like, something about the way it's seeing the colours, I don't know, it's like saturating. There, did you see that switch? This is the real colour of everything in the scene. I bet some of you are really good with lighting and understand why it does that. Like, watch when I come up close again. Is it just the colour of the items when they get up close? It wants to like adjust or something. It saturates so much. And then when I kind of pull back the item away from the camera, boom, right back to normal. I don't know why. And normal. I like it normal. If you know why it does that, I'd be interested to know. But I like moving the items close to the camera anyway, so. But if you know how to move the items closer without it doing that, that would be really good to know. It's funny, but it seems like it would be kind of breaking because it's just plastic, but it's actually quite sturdy actually. Sturdy little toy, I think it was. Did we see the cost of this one? I don't know that we did. It was somewhere around maybe $1, a little more than $1.50. In pounds, somewhere around like £80 or something, I think. It looks like a fish. It's like swimming. The gills, like moving in the water. Do you see that? Ooh. Kind of nice, close to the mic, more like that. I'm kind of enjoying having the mic so close to the items in this video. What do you guys think? I like it more. And you can hear more of the details of the sound. I brought it close early on to hear the beauty blenders and just kept it because I like detailed sounds. Yeah, it's like scales. So this is number 4. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're actually moving on to our 5th item. Look at the way it moves. Look at the way, like, I don't know if you can kind of see the way the pieces interconnect and stuff, but I like it. It's nice. I think this would keep kids entertained for a good minute. It's so funny when you're playing with like toddlers in particular, trying to do activities with them. It feels like you could do 30 activities in 30 minutes sometimes because they don't always stick with one activity for too long. But maybe if you give this to a toddler in their car seat or something while you're driving, they'll probably play with it a little bit longer before they throw it on the ground. Just try and wiggle it a little bit like this. I haven't really done that yet. Sorry, I said we're moving to the 5th item, but let's just wiggle it in this direction for a moment because I haven't quite done that. Looks like a top of a dinosaur from here. See how it turns so like yellow? I almost started speaking to you guys in Arabic. Whoops. Okay. My brain started thinking in Arabic. Ooh, we can do a little worm action with it. See how sturdy it is? Very sturdy. way, I don't have any little ones. I don't have any children. But I've watched and I've parented basically a lot of kids in my life for many years of their lives, so I know the car seat drill. Okay, next item. Let's go, let's go. Number 5. What in the world is this, you're probably asking? And to be quite honest with you, I really don't know myself, but I had to get it. It was quite enticing. This is the first time opening it. Little tape action. Oh, that was nice. Let's spend a little time on the lid before figuring out what this thing is. This is like a thin plastic. It's got a really high pitch. It sounds so nice. Really smooth. I love the sound of plastic tapping so much. Okay, let's take a look at what this little guy is. Okay, so on the bottom it's silicone, and it's got these little silicone fingers. I don't know what to call them. This is, wow, it's so incredibly soft. I did not expect it to be this soft. It's softer than like anything I've touched. Like, it's crazy soft. Is made from. So I'm guessing this is some kind of makeup application, or maybe something that you clean your face with. I don't know. Looks like the tip of a bunch of Q-tips, but crazy soft. It's almost got this little like flower design in it. See that little design there? Little flower of sorts. It really up close to the mic so you can hear each of the little bristles. That's the word I was looking for. Not fingers, bristles. The silicone part actually feels really nice also. It's really nice to the touch. Yeah, silicone bristles here. They're really small. And they just feel really nice. What is this? That does not sound good. Okay, back to the mic. Tiny bristles just just rolling around the mic. It's like you can hear each individual bristle like that. If you guys know what material the white part here is made from and have felt this extremely soft texture before, let me know. Let me know what it is. I don't usually touch too many items to the mic, but this one is really a lovely sound to me. I hope you guys like it. It's kind of like a dainty sound. Detailed, like dainty. It's like, it's not super soft on the silicone bristle part. It's soft, but not like the other side was. Let's go back to the lid and the container a bit as well. So this was only 30 Egyptian pounds. So like, I don't know, 70 cents, 75 cents, something like that. It says it's a powder puff. Does that mean you apply powder with the puffy part? So then what's that silicone part for? I just don't know anything about this, but for some reason it really caught my eye, and it looks like a little baby chick inside of this with the little eyes they've drawn on the outside of the container. It looks so cute. You guys, I heard about something today in my area. It's called puppy yoga. And basically you're just like, I guess, stretching, doing some yoga, but with the puppies running around. Moving to the next item, but I will come back to that because it's very important. This is, I think, the 6th item, and it's just a simple white purse. This one costs, I think, we'll look at the tag in a moment, but I want to say like $5 to $6, something like that. There's a chain inside, and we will play with that as well. So it's like plastic, but it kind of feels like a 3D printed purse. I saw these 3D printed purses in the, which airport was that? I keep forgetting. I think it was the Saudi Arabia airport. And they kind of had a similar kind of look to this. So, most importantly, let's get back to what I was saying about the puppies. There's something here called puppy yoga, and there's like puppies at your feet while you're doing yoga, apparently. I've never heard of that, and I don't care about the yoga part. I just want to play with the puppies. So I sent them a DM and asked them, is it possible just to play with the puppies and not necessarily do a lot of yoga? I mean, I'll do the stretching if that means I can play with the puppies, but I just want to play with the puppies. There's the chain. I saw the cutest, most tiny little puppy the other day. Unfortunately, we have lots of street dogs and cats in Egypt. That means we get to see lots of puppies here, but it makes me very sad because I don't like puppies having to live on the streets. But all that to say, I am working on meeting with an organisation here that helps with the street dogs and cats, and I've shared that with you guys for a while now, and I'm trying to set up something so that you guys can help support the little nuggets here on the streets, that just with like doing neutering and stuff like that to prevent more and more dogs from kind of living lives that are not the best, so I'm continuing to work on that, and I'm in touch with someone, and I'll keep you posted. So the positive is you're just like driving and you suddenly see a cute puppy and it's the best thing ever, but then you think, oh, that puppy's got to grow up here on the streets of Cairo, so I'm trying to work on that. Okay, yeah, so it's about £300, so it's about $6, 299.50 or 50. It's a different word here in Egypt for cent. I can't remember the word, but we call them pounds, not dollars. So this is another item that I'm really looking forward to giving to one of the little ones in my life. I had everyone on Patreon do a vote after putting up the no talking version of this video. And I did that because I wanted them to vote on their favourite item of these 10 items so that I could make them a special video for Patreon with just that one item that they got the most votes. Everyone on Patreon, I'd say at least 99% prefer talking videos. I don't know if that's because I only share about Patreon on talking videos, but basically it's a talking video with this purse and only this purse, just focused in on it for the whole video. If you don't know what Patreon is, it's like a way to support YouTubers, ASMR YouTubers, etc. There's different kinds of artists and such on there, but you get like little rewards and things like that based on the tier that you give, etc. So it's like a little monthly thing, donating a bit getting like little rewards in exchange, but it really does help the channel. It's actually huge for me, so if you're ever interested in checking that out, there's always a link for it in the description box below. And like, big shout out to those of you who are on there. I know I tell you this in all the exclusive videos that you get, but you genuinely do make a huge difference in this channel. It makes it possible for me to post videos regularly. So, thank you guys. And don't worry, if that's something you can't do, don't worry at all. Thank you just for watching the videos and being here with us. That is huge as well. Okay, so actually the purse was the 6th item, which makes this cute little carrot box the 7th item. Do you guys have any guesses as to what these are? What they're used for? You can kind of see on the front of the box that it says eraser. They are supposed to be erasers, I believe, that you put on the top of your pencils. And I loved both the packaging and the sounds of items on this one. I just like how it looks too. So it's about £79, about £80. There's like little donuts on the back. That's kind of random. Maybe they have other eraser sets with little donuts. Oh man, I want a donut. Just talking about donuts, I want a donut. I haven't eaten a donut for so long. Since I was in the US. Okay, back to the carrots. It's cute, the packaging just makes it extra cute. Like, it looks like it's in a little vegetable stand in Paris or something. It's so cute. The little like awning there. This plastic is very thin, and I want you to listen carefully. It had quite a unique sound to it. We'll come back to it. The top of the carrot comes off. There are 4 of them. And the top comes off of each one. Here's the sound. It's very unique. Now, if those were candy carrots, they would have been perfect for my little shoebox when I was younger, collecting candy. That, like, it's just fun, but that's kind of what I'm talking about. There were things like this, and it would be like some kind of candy, and even though it looked like a carrot, it'd be like tiny and cute and all of that. I had an idea as I was falling asleep last night. I want to do a trigger trail for you guys that's all candy. A candy trigger trail. I think that would be really fun. I was thinking about like a big container of licorice, you know, like standard red vines. I was like, I could like lay them down in a row and kind of use frosting to adhere them to something, because I want to like eat them afterwards. I don't want to waste them. But like I could lay them in a row, like a long row of red vines, and have long nails and go along them. I could do like jelly beans. Oh my gosh, it'd be so fun. I need to wait until I'm in the US to do that because I don't have space to do it here. But I am planning a trip in the next few months, so I think that's something I might try to do while I'm there. Do it in the kitchen and do like a long trigger trail of candy. What do you think? If you like that idea, put a carrot emoji in the comments below with no explanation, and I will know what it means. I don't know why, I just like popping the little carrot top in. And that's where I think the pencil, I don't think it's just like a handheld eraser. I think the intention is to pop it on the end of a pencil. This is just the little cardboard portion. I'm clearly a sucker for packaging. Looks pretty with the blue nails. It's really thin cardboard. Okay, we are on to our next item. This is number 8, I believe. And this is I guess another makeup sponge. See, I don't know the names of all these things. It has the same kind of idea as the beauty blender, but it's obviously a different shape. But I got it for the fun look that it has. Looks like, to me, it looks like candy again. There's a theme, strong theme coming through. It looks like candy to me, but it's a sponge of sorts. It's a cream colour with pink lines kind of squiggling through the cream colour. Looks like a big peppermint patty to me, with a little bit of a different design. It's like a pink peppermint patty. That's good ASMR right there. Pink peppermint patty, pink peppermint patty, alliteration, ASMR alliteration, pink peppermint patty. Alliteration is when you start with the same letter, multiple words in a row like that, it's still flexible. I'm kind of trying to imagine what makeup you would put on with this. Like, I guess maybe foundation or something like that. So yeah, maybe it's the same as a beauty blender. Maybe it is a beauty blender. Hard to say. This colour of pink, and again I really like it with the colour of these nails. Kind of tried to choose a colour that would work well with all the items as a whole, and I clearly went for very colourful items in general. I loved how this looked, so I threw it in the basket, but I did debate because I didn't know if I could make enough sound with it. But the look won me over, and I'm glad because I like the sounds it's making. I hope you do too. Edge seems to make a little bit stronger sound than just the center. Just digging my nails in there. Oh my goodness, are we at number 9? We're at number 9, you guys. This one, I found the packaging to be really satisfying. Here, these little ridges and bumps. And then, of course, I just love the plastic tapping too. But also, when I show you the colour of this, I don't know what it was. It's really satisfying to me to look at. I want to try it on just to see. Not now, obviously, but it's like a nude colour. And it was just interesting to me, and I really like this, like the company puts their logo on here, if you can see there. There, you can see it. Pretty woman, I guess. I liked that. The like cursive writing into the lipstick. I've never worn a colour of lipstick like this, so we'll see. So 69, so around £70 this is. So again, like $1 and some change. $1.10, $1.20, something like that. It's super glossy, the plastic that is. And it's like called velvet lipstick, so you can kind of see what they mean by that. It looks velvety. Pretty woman. I mean, it's definitely not like an amazing brand or something, but it seemed fun. Let's see how it looks on my skin. Yeah, looks about the same colour. Sometimes when you put a colour on you, it like really changes on your skin, but it looks very similar to what it looks like to my eye when it's on my wrist. So we shall see. See, there's the velvet lipstick, lipstick, velvet lipstick. I'm curious what it would look like on my lips, because like I said, I've never worn something like this, so we'll see. Oh my goodness, we are at number 10. Now, admittedly, these are not the most unique items. Actually, it's kind of funny, I had items going in and out of my basket, and I kept saying to myself, okay, I think this one's better than the other. No, this one's better than the other. And I thought that I had actually about 11 items that were really good. And for some reason, when I got home, I realised I think I had taken one or two out and not replaced them, you know? I had actually purchased this for myself. So sorry, this is actually not one of the unique items, but I used it as the 10th item. And I will say the plastic of this, the container plastic, this one here, it does sound really good. So there's that. But yeah, I wanted 2 clips this size for like space buns, I think they're called. Put like 2 buns on the top of your head. I do that sometimes, and I don't like doing it with rubber bands, not rubber bands, like, you know, hair bands. It's so much easier if there's just a little clip, so I like the colour of it though, but yeah, it was not intended to be one of the unique items. When I was going through my stuff, I'm like, where's the 10th thing? Where's the 10th thing? Because I certainly thought I had at least 11 of the unique items, and I was gonna choose when I got home. But I must have gotten overzealous and like took a few out and forgot. But that's okay. These are really cute though. I like the colour, and I just like roll half of my hair into a bun on the right side of my head and pop the clip on, and do the same on the other side. My hair is actually quite long at the moment. It's a bit past my mid back. You guys have probably maybe realised this if you've been with my channel for a while. So I live in Egypt, and in the area that I live, it's quite conservative, and so I personally feel more comfortable covering my arms and legs like a majority of the women do here. I have no interest in standing out more than I already do, and I don't want any negative attention, if you know what I mean. So I actually always cover my hair and have long sleeves and long pants or skirts, so dresses, etc. I actually really love the Middle Eastern like style of clothing here, so I have a lot of fun with the fashion of it all, playing with the scarves on the head and the different things you can do. It's really fun for me. But anyway, I try to keep that same kind of dress code, if you will, in my videos, because a lot of people, not a lot, but people that know me here would feel very uncomfortable if I showed them a video of mine and my arms or my hair was showing. It would be, they'd be shocked, and it would be weird. It's like, it doesn't work well here. It'd be like if I was coming from a country where wearing bikinis and videos was super normal, and then moving to a country where not wearing bikinis is more normal in a video, like wearing t-shirts, and it'd be kind of like showing my friend who's used to seeing me in a t-shirt all my videos with me in a bikini, if that helps give an idea. So I don't have to dress this way. I choose to because of where I live, and I keep it consistent in my videos because this is where I live and friends and family know my channel and such. So that's how I roll here. Anyway, we are nearing the end of the video. Thank you for being with me for all 10 items. I hope that you're super relaxed, or maybe you're asleep by now. I hope it gave you some tingles as well. And hope to see you guys in the next videos. Okay, thanks for watching.